I see a lot of people on this app wholesaling real estate and everything, right? But I'm about to break down right now why they all are fucking lying to every single one of you. Because any of them are not going to tell you the one most single important thing about wholesaling real estate. It's not how you get on the phone.
Hey, okay. So first, if you don't know what wholesaling real estate is, just go over to the Patreon below, hit the link. I got courses on wholesaling real estate. Just join on up. You'll get introduced to wholesaling real estate and a whole new world of just real estate in general, creative real estate, all those different good stuff. But wholesaling is when we find these deals, we buy them, and then we resell them at a slight markup. Sometimes, you're dealing with someone that's in a distressed situation. Sometimes it's financial distress. Sometimes it's physical distress, right? But let them run. Let me see it. Let me hear them cook.
Not how you talk to the customer, or not customer. It's not how you talk to the homeowner. It's not how you talk to the realtor. It's not how you talk to the seller. It's not how you talk to the buyer. It's not how you talk to the title company. It's none of that. You know what it is? All those dudes pay for leads. All of those dudes pay for marketing.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody pays for leads, bro. No, real talk. Paying for leads, I used to think it was a bad thing, but then I realized you're going to pay for leads either directly if you're a realtor or a wholesaler or an investors. Sometimes investors find deals. How do they pay for those leads? They may meet somebody, maybe a title company guy, an attorney. It could be another investor. They go grab something to eat. They may grab some drinks or however. And if it's a smart investor, he's trying to really get tapped into his business, he'll pay for the meal, pretty much pay for the meal. But he paid for the lead right there. Every lead after that, he sends it to him. Now, I think he's more talking about, and I'm gonna let him cook too. I think he's more talking about like the leads you get from like specific lead services, which is, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Quick timeout. If you're serious about winning in Georgia real estate, grab my Georgia off-market property list right now. These are hidden opportunities most buyers and investors never see, and we do the heavy lifting so you can focus on locking up deals and growing your portfolio. Hit the link in the description and download it now. All right, let's get back to the video.
None of them sit there off $0. You gotta be stupid to think these guys making $200,000-$300,000 showing you thousands of dollars of checks.
Okay, so okay. So what I like doing is teaching beginners how to actually get into it. And then from there, you got a basic model on what you can run with, powered by AI. Everything from there, you're gonna build your own type of business out because it's gonna be different. I hate it when people say is oh yeah, if you don't have it this way, you don't have it that way. No, certain communities, certain areas, certain cities, you're gonna do deals differently because the people are different, the price numbers are different, things like that, right? But all you got to do is just really have a system, what something simple, saving you time, energy, and money, right? Systems take saving you time, energy, and money, right? Yeah, system. But either way, man, yeah, I'm gonna keep it at it. I ain't editing that, whatever. Um, but you need those things, right? You need it. If you got a system, then you can kind of from there just add on to different things that you need to add, making it tailor it the way you need to tailor it. But go ahead.
Ain't sitting here driving that into their marketing. Bro, they have websites where they have websites where they market to you on Facebook, Google Ads, TikTok, everything, right? And it just says sell your home and you don't think anything of it. Do you know?
Oh boy, got the sheets on the mirror and the windows in the back. You see those sheets? He's sitting in some room and look at what he wearing. Okay. A duh. A duh. A duh. Duh. Real estate is great, but wholesaling to me is just the beast of all beasts. Wholesaling, you can be in California and you can do deals in Texas. Man, I remember I had a wholesaler on a deal I was working with, and he said that the guy he got the deal from was in the Philippines. I said, doggone. Oh no. The Philippines. But yeah, man, but that's straight. That's cool. You know? So I call it the beast. Like, to me right now, people that want to fix and flip, y'all can go do it. Take the risk unless you definitely know that market and you got it all figured out, go do it. You know, some of y'all that want to do, I think right now the money plays are wholesaling, and when I'm seeing it and wholesaling and private money lending, we're in private money lending. That's the play. I mean, you can get in there and become a hard money lender, start talking about money. That's the play. By the way, we got money also. Yes, Legacy Peak Capital is our funding company. We can do business in all 50 states. But man, getting back to homeboy. A duh. When you wholesaling is nothing more than getting somebody to raise their hand. Look, I'm not going to give you guys the course, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what is he really trying to say? Like, what is he really trying to say? Somebody sent me this video. What is he really trying to say?
Many people click on that ad and actually sell their home with that. It is way much more than you doing cold calling BS.
Oh, so what he trying to say is that they pulling the okie doke. They're getting the leads and then they telling you to cold call. Let me see. That's why I said you just got to know what to do, like actions that go in certain places for a good workflow. That's it. Because you're going to just, some people, if you got money, why the hell are you over here freaking cold calling? To me, the cost of actually cold calling, and now AI needs to be doing all of that. We got AI starting to do chats for us with agents. So, like, why would I sit down there and do that? Of course. And everybody knows. I think the deception, and this is the biggest deception, when you get to these real estate guru guys, right? There are things they got to teach you that's the foundation. But when you start to scale, when you start to, when your company, your business becomes bottleneck, you got to do more. You want to do more. By the way, wholesaling, do money moves with financing, any of those places. I say it again. Right now, this is the market. The market, people screaming, this is the market for it. Creative deals. But man, when they got to start you off on a level where you can, if they started you off and told you that you got to spend, some of them spend $30,000, $40,000 a month in ads, not just Facebook ads, not just Google ads, sometimes even commercials or different, ads. But if websites too, that they even host and run, that they use SEO for better placement, things like that. It is all fair game in real estate, especially in wholesaling. But they can't start telling you that. So you guys got to stop calling these guys scammers. We can't bring you any knowledge back and show you anything, because everything's a scam. Everything's a scam. Everything's not a scam. You just can't afford to do it. You can't afford to host a website and drive traffic to that website. In some cases, you're new, you're trying to get into business. It can be 10 to 15,000. Pick up the phone and damn dial. Make your first deal and then freaking go out there and use that money to put into marketing on heavier. Because that's nothing but marketing and ads he's talking about. So stop calling everybody a guru, bro. If you don't learn the basics, you're not going to turn around and be able to do the complicated. You're not going to know that you can move cold calling out of the slot and replace it with AI automation, replace it with a website that draws in and captured leads that are search engine optimized. I don't know why you would do that now, but hey, whatever. So many other ways to do it and make money. But some of them cast that large net, and it's okay. Just get over it, bro. Just get over it.
And the reason I know that is because I do it myself, and I have tested every single wholesaling method there is out there. And if anybody would like to question me on that, drop it below.
And I've tested a lot of the wholesaling methods that are out there also. And honestly, some of them I saw them and I was not even inspired to test, but I try to listen and see everything that's going on. And I could even do better in that. It's just, man, like, subscribe, follow for more content. And I guess the biggest tool from that, and teachable moment, test and listen. Listen, you're going to get inundated with a bunch of different people telling you a bunch of different ways to get there. And I had a mentor say something that was really great. Don't be afraid to fail. That means finding a individual lane, because that's what happens if you don't quit. See you guys on the next video.